Hello, and welcome to E.M.A.N. Effectively Making a Noise. Today's story is Samson's Birth and Mission. Samson's Birth and Mission. And it's coming from Judges chapter 13, verses 1 through 25. About 80 years had passed since the death of Gideon. Following Gideon, a number of other judges ruled over Israel, about 7 in all. However, the people of Israel again did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. They relapsed into adultery, relapse meaning went back to the old or former way, and worshiped the false gods of the heathen tribes around them. Like disobedient children, they did not seem long to remember the lessons they had learned from God's punishments and deliverances of the past. Now it was the nation of the Philistines that troubled and oppressed Israel for a period of 40 years. The Philistines were a strong, warlike, cruel people who lived to the west of Israel on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Their chief cities were Gath, Gaza, and Lachish. They worshipped a god called Dagon and set up his idol in the temple at Gaza. The idol of Dagon was a hideous-looking creature with the head and arms of a man and the body of a fish. Now all the Israelites, however, succumbed to idol worship. Succumb meaning weakened. Some of the people remained true and devout worshippers of the God of Israel. Among these was a man by the name of Mahana and his wife, who belonged to the tribe of Dan, and who lived at Zorah. They were righteous and devout, but they had no child to bless their home. At this time, an angel of the Lord appeared to Mahana's wife and said to her, "You are going to bear a son. Therefore be careful, and drink no wine or strong drink, and eat nothing unclean. When your son is born, he shall be dedicated to God by the Nazirite vow, and he shall in time begin to deliver Israel from the hand of the Philistines." Then Manoah's wife came and told her husband how the angel had appeared to her and given her the promise of a son. They were both very happy. Then Manoah prayed earnestly to God and said, "Oh, my Lord, let the man of God whom you sent come again to us and teach us what we are to do for the child who is going to be born to us." And God heard the prayer of Manoah, and the angel of God came again to his wife as she sat in the field alone. And she ran to tell her husband, "Behold, the man who appeared to me the other day has come again." And Manoah went with his wife and came to the man and said to him, "Are you the man who spoke to my wife?" And he replied, "I am." And Manoah said, "Now when your promise is fulfilled, how shall we arrange the child's life, and what shall we do for him?" And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, "Of all that I said to the woman, let her take heed. She may not eat of anything that comes out of off the vine, neither let her drink wine or strong drink, or eat any unclean thing. Unclean thing means not allowed by Jewish law. All that I commanded her, let her observe." Then Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, "I pray you, let us detain you until we have prepared a kid for you." But the angel replied, "Even if you detain me, I will not eat any of your food. If you prepare a burnt offering, you must offer it to the Lord." Manoah, not knowing that he was speaking to an angel of the Lord, inquired, "What is your name? So that, when your promise is fulfilled, we may do you honor." The angel of the Lord replied, "Why do you ask my name, seeing that it is a secret?" So Manoah took the kid with the meat offering and offered it upon a rock to the Lord, to the God who works wonders. And when the flame went up toward heaven from the altar, the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame as Manoah and his wife looked on, and they fell on their faces to the ground and worshipped. But the angel of the Lord appeared no more to Manoah and his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. And Manoah said to his wife, "We shall surely die, because we have seen God." But his wife said to him, If the Lord had been pleased to kill us, he would not have accepted a burnt offering and a meal offering at our hands, or shown us all these things, or told us such things as these. In due time, the wife of Manoah gave birth to a son, and they called him Samson, which means sonny or little son. And the boy grew, and the Lord blessed him. Samson grew up to be an exceptionally strong and powerful young man. Exceptionally means more than is usual. As he beheld how his people were oppressed by the Philistines, the Spirit of the Lord began to stir him in Mahanadan, the place where the Danite spies had camped, between Zorah and Eshtaol. Thus Samson became aware of the mission to which God had called him, to deliver his people from the bondage of the Philistines. And that is all we have today. There is no extras. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. This is Friday. Have a blessed weekend. Have a safe weekend. And we'll be back next week. Peace.